I just wanna freak your body, yaddy, yaddy. I know you don't do this for everybody, yaddy. Girl, would you fuck me for free? I just wanna freak your body, yaddy, yaddy. I know you don't do this for everybody, yaddy.
Hello, hi, hold on.
It's tickled. And what in the world is going on over there?
I'm blowing my balloons, sir. My birthday today.
Well, happy birthday. All right?
Thank you.
Download the Kendra G Singles dating app now, where you can find real love and your person. Available on iPhones and Android phones.
Happy birthday. All right?
Thank you.
May the fourth be with you, they say.
Thank you.
Okay, y'all got the balloons in the car?
Yeah, I'm blowing them up. I did them late.
Yeah, I like these balloons. They come with me for a whole month. All right, Taurus gang. What's your name, lady?
Tamika.
You got the babies in the car?
And my daughter with me.
All right, Tamika. How old are you today?
I'm 33. I turned 33 today.
Hey, 33. And what's that, Taurus?
Yes.
All right, and where you tuning in from?
Baltimore. But I'm from
Really?
D.C. though. I'm from D.C. I just live on Baltimore.
Okay, you're from D.C., but you reside in Baltimore.
Yes.
All right. What do you do for a living there, Tamika?
I'm a GNA, but I'm about to own my own business.
You said you're
I'm a GNA.
a GNA.
Yeah.
What's that?
Geriatric. You know, I work with the old folks.
Oh, geriatric nurse assistant? Okay, all right.
There you go.
I'm not in the medical field, so I don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
You already know what this is. Blonde Weave calling Kendra G on her birthday. Now, she's not the first, and she won't be the last, okay? She is run-of-the-mill, basic. What do you mean, Prince? She is calling on her birthday to symbolize two things: that she ain't got no man, and if she wants to have sex tonight, she'll have sex, and it don't matter. She's calling up Kendra G on her birthday to symbolize she ain't ish.
All right, cool. Well, we appreciate what you do for the elderly. All right. Oh my God,
Thank you.
I appreciate you. Okay, all right. You got any? Well, we got one. How many children you got?
One.
Okay, and how?
She 4.
Okay, 4-year-old girl.
Yeah.
Why you not with the 4-year-old girl's dad?
Shit, I left him. He ain't want to do nothing. He ain't want to be nobody, so I left.
There you go, guys. He didn't want to do nothing. Well, who's the judge? I'm the judge. When you left him, did you put him on child support? What did you take from him? I took everything from him.
Okay, 4-year-old girl.
Yeah.
Why you not with the 4-year-old girl's dad?
Shit, I left him. He ain't want to do nothing. He ain't want to be nobody, so I left.
Okay.
That's the end of that.
See that, guys? They are so unaware is the right word. They are so unaware that that this is supposed to be an audition for other men. They are so unaware that they'll say how they left another man for no reason because he didn't want to be nobody. What the fuck does that mean? What does that mean? He didn't want to be nobody. What does that mean? Just because you don't got no money don't mean what? Let's play it one more time.
I appreciate you. Okay, all right. You got any? Well, we got one. How many children you got?
One.
Okay, and how?
She 4.
Okay, 4-year-old girl.
Attention homeowners, I want to buy your house right now, as is, no matter what condition it's in. And not only do I...
Yeah.
Why you not with the 4-year-old girl's dad?
Shit, I left him. He ain't want to do nothing. He ain't want to be nobody, so I left.
Okay.
That's the end of that.
If you wanna be somebody,
yeah, there you go.
You needed to wake up and pay attention.
Pay attention.
Come on, man.
You don't pay attention to me. You gotta go somewhere.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, let's clients. All right, all right, yo. We got Tamika, 33, Taurus, resigning in D-More. All right, she a GNA. Have you been married before?
Yes, I've been married before.
How long you married for?
It was a year. I was like 20 years old when I got married. Don't ask me why I got married.
I was like 20 years old when I got married. So let me get this straight, sister. You did the right thing. And now in 2026, as a single mother where the child can't be with the father and won't have everything that the child needs, never mind that. You realize that you don't know why you got married. You don't know why you did the right thing. Why? Why, Prince? Because the programming in her, it crashed. It crashed the program. She said, I'm married. I did everything right. That is against all programming. So the computer crashed and she divorced.
It didn't work out. He felt like he needed to put his hands on me and I rolled out.
Here we go. Here we go. So this is not the 4-year-old father. This is the one that was married 20 years ago. I mean, when she was 20.
Justifiable right there.
Yeah.
Zero tolerance from D to D over here, all right?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
All right, cool. So married for a year when you was 20. That's a nothing. She's 33 today. Happy birthday again.
Thank you.
4-year-old daughter. GNA, Tamika, 33, Taurus, designer D-More. All right, talk to me. What kind of man you looking to find you there?
I like him fun, open, thankful, thoughtful. I want a family man, someone that understands himself.
No. Why do you want a family man? Why would you want a family man? You can't just say I want a family man. We need to know why. You ain't built like that. And I'm gonna tell you why I say you're not built like that. It's because you have to sit there and admit, look, I messed all this up. I have a baby, blah blah blah. You guys just, you don't believe anything you did was wrong, but you want a family man to make it all right. Not cool.
Someone that's not selfish. Yeah, that right there.
You sure she wants you to find a man?
Huh?
But,
Oh, my daughter.
She's like, no, she don't need no man. But,
she do. She want a stepfather around here in these streets. Yeah.
My daughter wants a stepfather. Ma'am, she got a real father. But it's you and your pussy. And whatever you believe about your pussy is causing the... Well, he can't support nothing, Prince. Well, how has it been working out for you thus far? Well, I got all the way till she turned 18. They will talk bullshit all the way out.
okay. You got a cool relationship with her dad?
No, you're not around.
What'd I tell you? What did she take away from him? Just took the whole baby, everything away. She left him. He didn't mind being there. He might have been poor or whatever. But he wasn't leaving that baby. But she believed that her pussy and whatever she's dealing with is worth more than whatever he's putting out. Where did it land her, Prince? On Kendra G with a blonde wig on. Cheap one, too.
You got a cool relationship with her dad?
No, you're not around.
Okay, all right. Talk to me about some deal breakers.
Deal breakers. Bro.
That's, like I said, that's all the black woman cares about is niggas' money. But ma'am, you ain't got no man. Don't you understand that that's the shit that's been holding you back? Don't you get it? Well, Prince, I'd just rather be by myself and just fuck random dudes or fuck a rose toy. So why are you still out here going on Kendra G and bothering niggas, man?
How much money you got to make? About some deal breakers.
Deal breakers. Bro.
How much money you got to make?
He doesn't listen because it's not all about the money.
Okay.
He can work at McDonald's, but he could be working on his business and stuff like that.
Same old story. He could be working at McDonald's, but he have to have dreams and ambitions. And not only do you have to have dreams and ambitions, I gotta see that he's moving forward with his dreams and ambitions. For what, sister? So he could get my pussy. But what if he don't believe your pussy's worth it? I'll just be by myself. It's a lose-lose deal. What if he don't want you wearing wigs? It's all a lose-lose deal.
Okay.
He can work at McDonald's, but he could be working on his business and stuff like that. Because I wouldn't say the bottom, but I'm working to get to where I need to be. You feel what I'm saying? Let's just say that we put the money together, we got answers.
Okay.
That's just it. You know what I mean? He got to have a head on his shoulders. We could roll like that. He ain't got to be because I'm not expensive, you know. But even though life is expensive, you know. But yeah, he just gotta have a head on his shoulders and want to level up and stuff like that. Work towards it, you know.
Work towards it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, is the phone sitting on anything in particular?
It's on my car. I'm in my car.
Okay, and if you were to lift the phone, is anything blocking the mic or no?
No.
All right, cool. All right. So you say he could work at McDonald's. He could
work anywhere.
He could work anywhere.
If he got dreams and goals and
ambition.
Yeah. You can make something happen.
You can make something happen. All right. Do you have a preferred dating age range?
I can do 32 to no, I know 50. 32 to I'd say like 39 ish. Yeah.
32 to 39.
39, yeah.
All right. Does it need to look a certain way?
I like them chocolate.
You say you like them chocolate?
Yeah, I like them chocolate.
Okay.
I want a brown kid, dark kid.
Okay. How tall are you?
I'm 4'11". Anybody taller than me, I'm good.
Yo, can you stand outside of the car so we can see
yes, I can. Hold my balloon. I can. Let me shake my...
Here we go, guys. Here we go. Here we go.
Hold on.
Hey, y'all in the chat, I get it. The sound, we get it. A million people said it. I can. So we're gonna rock and roll. Get over it already.
Got her birthday outfit on for you niggas. Dang.
She getting there.
Dang.
If you don't work in IT, keep scrolling.
Okay, now that they're gone, how are we doing? How many?
Okay,
There you go, guys. Some guys like a big chested woman. Big chested and bald head, big shoulders. Spike from Tom and Jerry.
Birthday girl and the birthday thing. One time.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Hell no.
Okay, all right, 411. Birthday girl and the birthday thing. One time for the birthday girl. 2 times for the birthday girl. I don't know. Hey, enjoy life. Why not enjoy life? You know what I'm saying? It's your birthday. You can work if you want to. You know what I mean? Live your life. All right.
For sure.
Okay, cool. Appreciate you. Hey, when was your last relationship?
It's been a while. I say my daughter's father. That was 4 years ago.
And that is the number one problem in the Black community that nobody talks about. Okay, let's say you made a mistake with your baby's daddy, but it's been 4 years. But Prince, I didn't want to have people around my child. So what you gonna do? You gonna have them around your child now? Yeah, because I want the stepfather type. Ma'am, that man just want to have a good time with you. You're looking for a whole lot out of this deal for the sake of your pussy. It's one of the major miscalculations because you could have had a stepfather there and you wouldn't be on Kendra G if you was not a good person, a great person. See, because a great person, a man don't mind being a stepfather to that woman's child or children. A great person.
Okay, when was the last time? You don't got to answer, but when was the last time you were physically intimate?
A year.
Right.
Okay. Why they not an option?
It was something to do when there was nothing to do.
Why did you sleep with the man that you slept with, an alleged year ago? Well, it was just something to do when there was nothing to do. So, ma'am, let me get this straight. So you use your pussy for absolutely nothing, but the new man that you make, you can't give him that same fun and pleasurable moment. He has to want to be a stepfather and do all this other shit, and he can't tell you to take that garbage off your fucking head? Ma'am. Like I say, when it comes to the sisters, there are a lot of problems. Not a great person. Give your pussy away because there wasn't nothing else to do. Well, why should I take your pussy serious?
When was the last time you were physically intimate?
A year.
Okay. Why they not an option?
It was something to do when there was nothing to do.
What did the other bitch say? What?
Okay. Why they not an option?
They had options? What did the bitch say?
Okay. Why they not an option?
They had options, sound like.
Something to do when there was nothing to do. It wasn't like that. It wasn't like,
Ma'am, you supposed to be a lady. You know that, right? Is that some way that a lady would conduct the usage of a pussy, more so explaining it to a stranger? Ma'am. Maybe y'all should boycott Kendra for asking that question. It's not a good look. There's no reason for any man to take your pussy serious. That's all you got when you say, boy, take me serious, man, your pussy. So if you don't, quote unquote, look good enough, blah, blah, blah. You give your pussy away recklessly. You left your baby daddy so your daughter could be raised by herself. You fucked somebody just because it wasn't nothing to do last year. I mean, what is the value in you?
He had an itch. My man was scratching. Every woman needs that almost black of belly.
Yay!
911-0024.
Yeah,
All right. We hear you, man. Tamika, we hear you. Hey, what do you look forward to the most in your next relationship?
Damn, they had a lot more in this video. Wow.
While mothers and fathers getting older, something that I never did in no relationship. I overthink a lot, but it got better.
We all got 3 things that we can.
You know what I'm saying?
Questions. Hey, show that to me.
I'm open. Shit, I could cook.
Okay.
Shit, I know how.
Unfortunately, and that's another thing. That's a whole nother story, son. Look, you see how society made things easy for you sisters to earn, get in the workforce, blah, blah, blah. Well, it also works for men. Because you cook don't matter no more. Niggas get the food delivered just like you, whatever society made easy for you. It's not a flex, unfortunately. You've let them take everything from you.
Change time. A lot of people don't know how to change time. A lot of people don't know how to change those tires.
I know how to change a tire on a car. And let me tell you niggas something. Let me tell y'all something. There was a time where, at least in the hood, there would be like basketball tournaments and bitches would come through and watch brothers play, blah, blah, blah. And there also was a time where we used to be like, yo, we watching football, you want to hang out? Bitch like, I don't like no damn football and all this shit. Now bitches like football, they change tires. Nah, we used to like that. We graduated from that. We don't give a fuck if you could cook, watch football, change a tire. That used to be a fly trait. Way when I was a young dude, that shit. Niggas grew past that. We don't need you to cook, we order Uber Eats. Bitch, you watch so much football and all that, trying to be a sports queen. Niggas don't want to be around you watching the shit. Like everything, we used to want you to hang out with the player. It wasn't for you to fix a tire, for you to be a sports queen. It was just for you to hang out with a nigga.
I swear, I ain't gonna lie to you.
No man cares whether a woman can change a tire or not. We don't
man,
care.
Man, they should, because someone can't do that.
Then that's a problem. That's a problem.
That's a problem. And I've been in a relationship like that.
Well, they better at least have AAA or something like that. You know what I mean? All right. Yo, hey, do you got the chemistry singles dating app?
No.
Okay.
I'd rather them to hit me on that, because it be a lot of men. Sometimes that should be overwhelming.
Tamika,
I got to. I'm gonna do it.
The only way they're gonna hit you from this here interview is in the chemistry singles dating app. All right.
Okay.
So we need to get.
All right, let's move on, man. Oh, hold on. I do have something here. Hold on. We'll get back to that. Let me get your girl up there.
Morning already to talk about, what's going on. Why some women get cheated on, no matter how beautiful, how rich, how whatever. Because y'all are asking me, so I must address. And y'all know they cheat. It doesn't matter, right? It don't really matter. They're gonna do it, so act accordingly, prepare accordingly. Never attach too early. Don't do the most because you already know what they're going to do. Okay. So when you're mentally prepared and you understand that men are going to cheat and also why they cheat, you're not going to get so attached in the first place. Okay. So we're going to go into some of the reasons why men actually cheat. And it has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with them, honestly, because it doesn't even matter who they're with. That's why it doesn't matter if it's you or not. They're going to cheat no matter whoever they're with. They're going to cheat on whoever they with. It has nothing to do with the person at all. So no matter what you think, it has nothing to do with you individually. It has everything to do with him. So when you get into any type of relationship, if that man cheats, it has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with how they feel about themselves. It has everything to do with their ego, their masculinity, and their ability to practice putting their needs and their selves first before anyone. That's all it has to do with. Okay.
Well, that's why we say a lot of things have stopped, the black community, and they say, well, cheating. It's just so wild. I mean, you want the man to have the ability to get pussy, or you wouldn't have got with him. Okay? That's first. Second of all, you're not putting your 100% in every fuck and everything that you do for him. That is a penalty. Flag on the play. You're trying to say that you could be half-assed, but the fact that he got your pussy, he should just bank this lawyer. Oh, shit. You know what? Damn. King Disagreeable. This Meg Thee Stallion shit. You right. This Meg Thee Stallion shit. This is the ultimate loyalty thing. This is a man's loyalty is what he has control over. Can't no pussy garner his loyalty. His loyalty comes at a hefty price. I don't know what that man's price is. He could want you to do backflips. I don't know. But his loyalty comes at a price. It's not free, just like your pussy, quote unquote, ain't free. And like you say, after he fuck you, after you fuck him, or whatever the case is, how y'all got together, are you going to stay 100% enthused or close to it to make sure he don't cheat? Obviously not. You looking to get your way as well. But there's one problem. Your pussy does not pay for loyalty. The ship has sailed. Those days are over. You have let other bitches, and not standing up for good bitches, you have let other bitches sully the market.
Now, I was scrolling through some of my comments, and there are so many naive young ladies that are saying not all men cheat. Well, they haven't cheated yet. Just put it that way, okay? Because you could go a good 10 years, a good 15, a good 20, a good 30 years, and then what happens? They might cheat later on, but do you?
Ma'am, see, this is the problem. This is the problem when you review these people's content. Ma'am, it's a bullshit story. What percentage of black women do you think will be with a man for 10, 20 years, 10, 15 years? You got to start there, because them sisters ain't putting themselves in no position like that to where they got a tenure or have a long-term relationship. It's a microwave society.
Here by then? Maybe not. Anyway, so just understand that. Okay. And some of y'all are saying, my dad never cheated, my grandpa never cheated. No, you just never knew. Some people cheat and don't get caught. And some people cheat and they have enough respect for their family not to get caught. So don't ever fix your mouth and say, well, someone you fully don't know never cheated. Because if you have, an understanding of how men think, you're going to know that statement is probably false. Okay. Provider boyfriend said cheater should. I told him I'm going to miss him. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Y'all are funny. Thank you, Yasmin. Sprinkle, sprinkle. A man who comes from money told me I'm delusional for expecting him to spend on me, and it really affected my self-esteem. How do I stop? Girls, I don't know why y'all take these men seriously. Just because they have more money doesn't mean they have more sense. Okay? Listen to what I'm telling you. A man that likes you, now listen to me very carefully. A man that likes you 10 times more, a man that sees you as the prize, the correct target of man, will spend. He don't like you. He's not the correct target. You chose the wrong guy. That's it. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Stop doubting yourself. Start doubting your choices.
There you go. When you chase money, these niggas got money out here. So you not just so you look and he ain't trying to spend it on you. To what degree? Like you can't believe shit that the bitch say. To what degree? Well, I wanted 500. He gave me 250.
Okay, you doubt your choice of men. The guy you are talking to don't like you. Find someone who does, and everything will change. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. I keep telling y'all this every day, but y'all steady looking for people you can post up instead of looking for people that's gonna post up them bills. You know what I'm saying? Y'all steady looking for people you can post up on Instagram instead of looking for men who gonna pay bills and like you times 10. Stop it.
Sis, it's not that easy. They have your needs, you know. They'll self-terminate any project. They have their own ideas at mind. They can't perform the trick. They can't exude the charm. You're sending these people on a mission to hold. And the funny thing is, like you said, and I understand that you generalizing the shit. The man likes you 10 times more. He's a dork. He's not what she wants. He can't perform. She has her job. She believes she can find better. And she'll bypass that guy. And you know it.
All right. They're supposed to stay hid anyway. They're not supposed to make no appearances. An arm, a leg, maybe an ear. That's it. People shouldn't know their name. You shouldn't be trying to find men you can post up. Find men that you want to hide. That's the key. All right. Now, back to why men cheat. Because you got to post it up. That's one of the reasons. Another reason they cheat. Remember, a woman makes a man more appealing to every other woman when she posts him up or claims him publicly, especially if she's like very attractive or important. It's never the other round. It's never the other way around. Never the other way around. Okay. Any man that's posted up with a woman will always get the better end of the deal there. Okay.
Like I said, this is my bitch right here. She's giving these bitches the truth. The problem is application is difficult.
Because it's not a flex to post your man, but it is a flex to post your woman if she looks good. So you're not getting anything out of posting him except the fact you can get a man. But anybody can get a man. Anybody can get a provider and hide them. You know, keep them hid. If you keep your man hid, there's less problems and less opportunities for him to cheat. Now, I ain't gonna say he's not gonna cheat, but there's less opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Ever since social media has started and y'all started posting up these dudes, we all be slowly disappearing, doing to them cheating, people DMing them, talking about, ooh, I could do you better than her, or hey, how you doing? You know, stop doing that mess.
So she's basically saying that the other bitches are wolves. She's trying to give you bitches the game, but once you follow her game and you get a man, she's trying to tell you how to operate after that because of the other wolves. And she's trying to give you bitches the ability to learn how to keep somebody instead of just fucking somebody.
She's right about being posted up. I asked the woman I'm seeing not to put me on Instagram, not because I'm hiding her. She'll tell you I take her everywhere. But the moment my face is next to her...
Too much exposure to your personal life. Like you introduce your man to all your friends, all your cousins, all your, family members. You introduce them to anybody who will listen. That's another reason why they cheat. Because you introduce them to too many people that want what you got. And another reason why they cheat is also if you make them feel emasculated, if you make them feel like upset with you, if you become their mother and start lecturing them all the time, what are they going to do to get you back? What are they going to do to hurt you? Exactly. You're going to give them too much ammunition to use against you in a moment of anger, in a moment of feeling inadequate. So y'all need to stop introducing them to everybody. Stop posting them up. Stop even claiming them unless they claimed all your debt. You know what I'm saying? But some of y'all are quick to claim a man that ain't even yours, that haven't even got you debt free, and over here getting some other chick debt free, haven't paid none of your bills. You know what I'm saying? So y'all need to understand this. Men also cheat for their ego boost. They want to feel like there's no woman controlling them and what they can do, even though they pretend that they're in a committed relationship. Some men don't like to be under the control or the authority or the commitment of being with only one woman because it feels like control. And men are ego driven and therefore being controlled by a woman.
No, I actually disagree with that. Yeah, I rock with you, sister, but I actually disagree with you. I actually believe men are way more sophisticated than that. Okay? Has nothing to do with ego. See, it's very difficult when you like it's different types of men, you know what I mean? From a sexual, financial, thought process, woman, getting bitches, it's just all different type of men. So it's not a basic line of operation. Like it's not a basic line of operation that all men are going to do certain things, because honestly, sex might not even be fun for some men, you know?
It's not part of their mindset. So they're gonna cheat just for that reason alone. Okay. Also, they also feel like they're not going to get that opportunity back, or if you don't know, it won't hurt you, because most men are run by their lower nature. They're not very mentally evolved unless they are highly disciplined.
Wow.
They're going to let their lower nature win out most of the time, and they're going to justify it with A, B, C, and D, whatever it is. Okay. So stop caring that they cheat. They are going to cheat. Just make sure you're prepared. You know how to get your money out of it, and you're not emotionally attached to the idea of everything going wrong if they do cheat. Look, if they cheat, make them pay. Get what you can and leave if you choose to, or stay and get more and then leave whenever you feel like it. Either way, leave with more than you came in with.
But ma'am, with that philosophy, when does she ever give a damn about the man?
Choose to, or stay and get more and then leave whenever you feel like it. Either way, leave with more than you came in with, and never underestimate that they're not going to cheat. Just go in. I was telling somebody earlier, look, smart women cheat first. That's all I'm gonna say.
Ma'am, when do you tell these bitches to be good people? When is it ever a good thought process for them to go into this thing with good honor and good faith? When is that the game? This is some beat the video game type shit.
Leave with more than you came in with, and never underestimate that they're not going to cheat. Just go in. I was telling somebody earlier, look, smart women cheat first. That's all I'm gonna say, because they already know what's coming.
She's right about both. Smart women cheating first. I can't even argue with that one. The woman who's already lined up her options before I show my hand is the woman I respect, because she's not begging me to do right. She's prepared either way. And the not worrying part is the real key.
No. That's all wrong, pimp. You know, you're missing a whole lot of factors. Let's say I agreed with you in any fun, or I use your scenario. Like, what is your value to the bitch? And I don't mean like financially. Like, what does she think of you? You understand? Like, whether it's hanging out with you, fucking you, or whatever the case is, does she want more of you? Whatever that is. You understand?
The woman who's anxious about whether I'm cheating is already losing me. The one who shrugs, books her own trip, doesn't texting
place is called a backup. She already got the money in place, possibly more money in place if she's smart. If you smart, you got a backup with more money than your current. If you smart. If you're dumb, you don't have a backup and you'll run and get any dusty available for a rebound. No.
If you smart, you already giving that man some contaminated pussy. So as a man, he should most certainly be cheating on you. So, I mean, I don't see how this is helping any man or anybody, because you're not giving men credit for realizing that, oh, this bitch ain't shit. You must give men that credit, whether they recognize early or late.
You got to be proactive when it comes to this, because a lot of men, you already know they're going to cheat. But the best revenge is having that backup with more money. I promise you that. And not even skipping a beat, just on to the next. If you have that, I mean, oh my goodness. So the best way to have that is to have a friend zone.
No.
That's waiting on you.
That's a goddamn lie. That's a goddamn lie. Best way to have that is you got to give that pussy up. Stop it.
To come to realize to the realization that that's not the one for Kev. Okay. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said how to get a man to cheat, set him up. They have businesses that will set your man up to see if he'll cheat on you. Can you do a video going into detail on how to master the Aunt Ethel technique? I'm a beginner. You got to become a good liar, and you got to have Aunt Ethel lore, and you got to start from the first conversation and mention her as if she's a real person. You need props, backstories. Hold on, my Aunt Ethel is on the other line. You know, common sense stuff as if she's real. Okay. I'll probably do a whole video on it, but I think y'all need to understand that some of that stuff is better unsaid and left to the imagination so that you can come up with it on your own so it's more authentic. If y'all need step-by-step guides, there's something wrong with y'all brain, okay? It's called common sense. Y'all don't need a step-by-step for every single thing. You have to be able to improv. You got to be able to use your common sense when it is useful, because if you put the guide out there, people are going to figure it out, okay? Y'all need to use y'all's imagination and get off that screen and stop scrolling and start writing stuff down and thinking and playing chess, not checkers, okay? Y'all need to use y'all's common sense.
Right. I played the video earlier where the bitch was like, hey, you know, I got a lot of men that hit me up in the DM or whatever the case is, and they only say good morning or whatever the case is. And she was like, so, you know, I tried to like hit those guys up first. The bitch was saying, well, I tried to hit those guys up first to open up some sort of conversation, being that they be always saying good morning and nothing else. She said, so I went to ChatGPT so ChatGPT could tell me a good opener that I could send to these men to talk to them. I mean, these people are sick.
Because if you put the guide out there, people are going to figure it out. Okay, y'all need to use y'all's imagination and get off that screen and stop scrolling and start writing stuff down and thinking and playing chess, not checkers. Okay, y'all need to use y'all's common sense. Be creative. Okay, women are naturally creative. Use it or lose it, baby. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You said take an acting class. Yes, ma'am. Write down common sense stuff.
Bitches talking about taking acting classes to try to fleece men. Ma'am, you got to give up your pussy no matter how you put it. No matter how you frame it, you got to give your pussy up. Okay?
Use it or lose it, because if y'all need instruction for every single thing, it's not real. It's not going to be believable. Use your imagination, and that's how. Okay. You said people ask for tutorials to breathe nowadays. Exactly, girl. Use your imagination. That's what it's for.
All right, let's move on.
Auntie would stay. Standards were different back then, and they still had expectations of their men. They still had expectations, and he may have had a woman cross town, but he was bringing her the check. You understand? And so again, for usins, hear me, Roland. For usins, and I love the way you love us. I've known you how many years, and I know you as a journalist. I know you as an editorial speaker, and I know you love us. I love the way you love us. I don't agree with you all the time. Now, how many times I tell you, Roland, behave yourself? But I love you have the space, and I want to give you the space without making you wrong, without beating you. Nobody, don't come to me and talk to me about Roland Martin. You can't talk to me about Roland Martin, Tavis Smiley. You can talk to me about Bernard Shaw, Ed Bradley. You understand? No. Cornel West, because I know how you love us. Now, if we got an issue, I'm coming to you. I'm not getting online. Roland, that's not who we are. That's not my grandmother. If you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. Where did we get this thing of getting online and tearing each other down?
Ma'am.
What is that?
Ma'am. Stop it. You know who this is. This is the black woman. That's where she finds her courage, on the internet, man.
So, Another spiritual component of this is our very own ancestors in our DNA are rebelling against us because we are out of order. We are misbehaving. We got bad spiritual.
Ma'am, you said that way back when Kevin Samuels was alive. So basically, you'll be saying this to the day you die, that they're out of order. There is no restoring order. Ma'am, let me explain something to you. The sisters have gone mad. Okay? It's irretrievable. It's done. Brothers don't give a fuck about that shit. It's bullshit. It's programming.
Hygiene. Bad. And so our own inner dysfunction is becoming more and more pronounced because we're being called to heal. Called to heal. And some of it means go back to basics. Shut up. Stay your behind off. When I saw some of the things that people were saying online, that's when I had to go do my research. So here's the first question for women, all you women out there watching. What am I thinking about my current relationship with the men in my life? See, men need to feel. Women need to get their thoughts and their feelings in alignment. What am I thinking about the current relationships with the men in my life, whether that's son, father, husband, lover, brother? Because if you do it anywhere, you do it everywhere. If you think your father's an asshole, you think the same thing about your son, your brother, and your lover. We don't understand how the mind works, but that's how it works. So what else gonna do?
I brought up earlier, pain.
Yeah.
And a lot of sisters have talked about the pain, what they endure, what they go through. And I absolutely do believe that a lot of men, a lot of brothers, don't give that any thought whatsoever. Don't give it any thought. That was I'm gonna send y'all the link. I want y'all to pull it. Trevor Noah was on a podcast talking with this sister.
Yeah.
And the sister said, okay, so we're taught to carry mace. We're taught to not dress provocatively. We're taught. So she went through this whole line of things.
Yeah.
And she said, so we've been taught all these things to do. But she said, but when they gonna deal with the folk who
do it to
it's causing us that we have to do all this?
Right.
So what she was saying is, these are all these things. I got to be careful how God speaks to me, because we've seen the cases where, a woman rejects a guy giving the phone number and he slaps her, shoots her, kills her.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's complete bullshit.
Whatever. And men have to recognize that exists, and not just from the area of, if that happened to my sister, I'm hurt somebody.
Right.
If it happened to my daughter, I'm hurt somebody. Well, guess what? That other woman is somebody else's daughter.
Right.
It's somebody else's sister.
But she ain't shit, Roland. She don't give a damn about me. No, I'm not being above that. Things have been made easier for us to connect. Why is it a disconnection? Because of that bitch.
So part of this is also, I do fundamentally believe, men having to sit down to understand what that sister also is going through. If both folk are going through pain and difficulty, I better understand. I just can't expect her to understand what mine is. I better have an understanding of what hers is too.
Well, when we go into relationship with somebody, we're not just going into who they are today. We're going into relationship with everything they've been through.
Right, there you go.
Everything they've been through.
That's the reason why I played the video, guys. This whole Clay shit. You understand? This is what they all are not trying to give Clay the credit for. This right here.
We're going into relationship with everything they've been through.
Right, there you go.
Everything they've been through.
I better have an understanding of what hers is too.
Well, when we go into relationship with somebody, we're not just going into who they are today. We're going into relationship with everything they've been through.
Right.
Everything Meg Thee Stallion been through. You want Clay to be stuck with that shit.
There you go.
Everything they've been through, every experience, everything. And a man can't give you what he can't give himself. If he can't give him space to be his own self, space to be sad, to be vulnerable, to be whatever it is, how's he going to offer that to you? This is why it's important that we each do our individual work. I can say this, you know, I was physically, sexually abused as a child.
Here we go. Here we go, guys. Now, when we bring that shit up, like, yo, bitches are traumatized starting from little girls and stuff like that, things that us men never know about. And we deal with these battered people. Nah, it ain't somebody that recovered from the street game or he used to be shooting people. No. Or without, no, this is some other shit that these people are dealing with, some psychosis.
You know, I was physically, sexually abused as a child. I was neglected. I wasn't raised. I just kind of grew up in the environment.
Just like every other sister. It is called programming, honey. Systemic programming.
I got my first job when I was 13, and my father used to come on my payday to pick me up from work and take my money and give me just enough money to get back to work. When I told my brother, I had an older brother, when I told my brother that my husband was beating me and I needed, know what he said? What you want me to do about it? When I told my father that, I said, please come talk to him. Come talk to him. You know what my father said? You made your bed hard, you lie in it.
Wow.
So I learned real clear, okay, girlie, you need to get this together. At some point.
And that's not the reaction that a woman wants.
Well, see, it's difficult, man. I don't condone the violence or anything like that. How do I phrase this, man? Ma'am, you an ugly bitch. A lot of bitches is butt fucking ugly, man, acting like they fucking Beyonce. Come on now. And what you gonna say? Well, I could go get this pussy to somebody else. Come on, man.
From the men in their lives,
No.
a brother and a daddy.
No.
That is not the reaction.
And see, one of the reasons that men, particularly in repetitive domestic violence, one of the reasons they do that is because they know she doesn't have anybody that he got the answer to.
There you go.
If he.
Well, when you hear these people talk, they talk from this from a mystery place. Yo, they talk from a mystery place, son. Why didn't you have anybody? Like, they never talk about that part. It's all some mystery shit. Hold on, y'all. This Meg Thee Stallion shit is ridiculous.
At Klay Thompson. The trolling of him post-cheating is not new. It's actually a decade old. And I find that very interesting because I feel like he's just always been a cheater, and it does raise questions about if cheaters can even be reformed. I'm banking on no at this current point. She also said, I told him I'd at him if he kept harassing me, so I guess he really wanted that tag to get his numbers up. He also dated Laura Harrier and allegedly cheated on her too. So these questions about what else does he need? This woman's perfect. She's so beautiful.
See that right there? Don't you guys see it? They keep talking about beauty. Versus who? Because they're going versus other ugly black bitches. That's who the versus is on. Okay? That's what this whole shit is about. Ugly black bitches that Meg and the bitches that Klay fuck with allegedly supposed to look better than, that should make their pussy better and them people better people who are not whores, and he can't have his fun with them like they do niggas.
Again, like, I don't think that's the question we need to be asking. I get why people are asking it because it's the same shock of like, this is the most beautiful woman in the world. How could he want anything else?
But ma'am, think about yourself for a second. Would you say that you're talking like a lady? No, I'm talking about Queen of England type shit. So you're a fucking wild, reckless hyena hooligan, just like the rest of them. This bitch here on the screen, she put glasses on. Back in our days, they say, yo, you put glasses on to try to look smart. Ma'am, you're a gladiator, black, bald-headed woman whore. Whore or not, don't even matter. You have been programmed to be a piece of shit towards black men. En masse. Nah, not the nigga you fucking probably.
I think it's completely like his habit and his pattern and his muscle memory. I don't think he can break it. He's 36 years old. If he's done this to Laura Harrier, yes, Hannah, but Meg the Stallion?
Yo, they make Meg the Stallion act like the bitch is Claire Huxtable.
It's obviously nothing about what else could he need. He doesn't want anything. Like, he doesn't want it. He just like wants to keep this pattern, or it must be like so ingrained in him because he's been doing this for over a decade, getting publicly called out.
Ma'am. What do you believe the value of a woman is? Well, she's giving him her body. Okay, he gave her his. What more is in the fucking deal? Fuck is wrong with you people, man?
Oh,
I mean, women have came out and said that Clay has cheated, right? One of his exes exposed his journal entries. Even
no, that's all you bitches care about is who's exposed. Where's your shit?
though you guys know over here that is a technical foul. We don't really play that journal entry shit because our journals are near and dear to our hearts. If you know, you know.
Look at this shit, man. Look at this shit, man. I get, like I say, black bitches must love the internet, bro. They get to actually get up here, not be a lady in any fucking regard. And other bitches appreciate that shit and promote that shit.
On down to KitaSaid.com if you don't have a journal and pick up a Growing Through It journal, because all of us are just trying to grow through this shit of assimilation. That reminds me.
Everything that I said before this and after this is alleged. I be making up shit sometimes. I'm AI. This episode is for educational, satirical, and entertainment purposes only.
You know, he said in his journal entry, he was 28 years old, and he said this fast-paced life of being in the NBA comes with, of course, a lot of perks. He was grateful for the money that he got, and he probably deserved. I didn't know much about Clay. Honestly, I don't know much about Clay. I know that he was in a relationship with Meg the Stallion. A lot of people want to act like he did her a favor by dating her, but Meg was Meg before she met Clay, and she opened him up to a wide range of new fans and followers and supporters.
No. That's not how this game works, sister. He's a part of the NBA. They have their fans already. This ain't the fucking internet, bitch. You're out here looking for new fans and opening up to new shit. He's part of a league. They have something going already. He don't need extra fans. So you're starting this shit wrong already. Instead of saying she's a whore that should be forgiven for all the horror things that she did, and Clay should take her serious as a dedicated woman who has reformed her life, and he should be labeled and deemed the dummy by most men for the sake of a bitch and getting some pussy. That's what you should be saying.
Him up to a wide range of new fans and followers and supporters. I don't think it's the other way around, seeing as his fans are men and sports fanatics, right? It's sports fanatics type men that rejoice when something comes out like this, when news comes out that a woman has been cheated on, that a woman is hurt.
See, I can't, I'm trying, man. When I get to covering this Meg shit, I get very upset, bro. They keep calling this bitch a woman, a beauty, a this, a that. It don't make sense, man, why they can't say who the bitch is. Matter of fact, let's be nice about it. A non-wholesome woman. Could they at least say that? A non-wholesome woman. That's the nice way to put it.
when something comes out like this, when news comes out that a woman has been cheated on, that a woman is hurting.
That is not a regular woman. She's a non-wholesome woman, like most of you bitches.
That a woman has been attacked, these type of men rejoice. They're excited. They're happy. And it's like, what the is wrong with you?
Ma'am, let me tell you what's wrong with us. You wanted Clay to marry this bitch and be put on divorce, knock this bitch up at 34, have a slow baby, and be put on child support. Everything that could have went wrong for him, you're upset that he fucking avoided it. We have to rejoice that. We have to rejoice that.
I just wanna freak your body, yaddy, yaddy. I know you don't do this for everybody, yaddy.
A lot of men are angry with Meg Thee Stallion because she was shot, right? They don't believe that Tory Lanez did it. Again, Meg didn't even press charges. Let's go and see what Tory Lanez.
But you're missing the point. See, this is what happened to the internet, dog. I guess she's gonna go look up the nigga charges. You're missing the point. Affiliation to that bitch ain't good for men. And the best thing for a man to do is have fun while he could and make sure he get the fuck away before something goes bad, if he decides to take that dive.
Lanez went to jail for. Tory Lanez was found guilty on all 3 felony.
This is what the black woman has broken herself down to. Somebody who's reading Tory Lanez charges because Meg Thee Stallion got cheated on. How's that beneficial towards the black community? Prince, this the internet, this entertainment, son. Fuck all that beneficial shit. All right, my nigga, let's go.
Charges. August Alsina as part of the LGBTQ community, so people tend to ignore those attacks. It says Chicago, September 2022. There's a video of August. He was walking through a backstage hallway when she decided to walk away from a situation that no longer served her.
Hello? 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 Clay walked away from a situation that no longer served him. I don't see why men can't use the same tropes. Shit is ridiculous.
People are talking shit now because she decided to walk away from a situation that no longer served her.
Hello? Hello? What is the difference here?
From a situation that was toxic to her, from a situation that made her cry. People are acting like they never cried at work before, please. So yeah, that was a clear visual example of how this world, especially America, especially Black America, treats Black women. And so
there you go, guys. Can't make it up. Treats Black women. Okay, fair. What role do you think Black women play in any of that? Can you be honest in this conversation? We're saying that they are treated fucked up. Can you give us a role, serious role, that you think Black women play in that? Do you think they will change it from doing what they're doing? It's tough to even listen to these people because it's such a, and we're just talking. We don't expect any change out of anybody, but at least we could talk fair, right?
I never once thought to myself that a man was going to protect me. I have a father. I have men in my family that will absolutely protect me. But outside of my immediate family, I never thought a man's going to protect me.
Why? 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 You giving up your pussy. You're a great person. You're a fucking bundle of joy to be around. You are so selfless. Why wouldn't a man just do that? Because you're a great person. Why not? Because you never wanted it, and you never wanted to be a great person to a man. You always wanted to be a piece of shit and leave it up to him to be the fucking leader of loyalty and everything that should potentially go right in a relationship. And all you could do is put out this gray fog for him to fuck up and get it wrong. So you didn't need him to protect you about nothing. After all, you're a military bitch. Only thing make you a woman, I guess, from this picture is the pink color. But other than that, the fact that you got a pussy between your legs.
Maybe when I was married in my early 20s, you know, I thought men are supposed to protect and men and providing and, oh, I can't wait to be married and I'm a wife. Look, everybody, I'm a wife. Yeah, that era in my life, possibly. But once I jumped out of that delusion, they say things like, no one's coming to save you. And that's not true. There will be people, men and women, that are in your life that God blesses you with, depending on whoever you pray to, you know, that the universe bestows upon you, that are there to help you and guide you, and you help them, and you guys create something beautiful. That does happen. But
will it happen for you, bitch, after you got divorced? You don't got nothing like that to speak on? Oh, just this internet shit. Got you.
Majority of people, they here just like the enemy to steal and kill and sabotage. And the worst.
And this is the type of messaging that's out there in the black community. And who got the loudest voices? These bitches. And look at what she's doing. She ain't gonna act like a lady when she says this. Look.
Type of sabotage is being sabotaged by somebody that you care about, somebody that you love.
Ma'am, the black woman is not built with love. You're saying that love is the fact that he fucked you. Stop it. Stop it. You bitches are not loving individuals. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Y'all lost that a long time ago. Only way you got love is if a man bring it out of you. Only thing you could do is love the internet, love an animal. You ain't got shit. And the reason why you love those two things is because you could kick them. Get out my face. I don't want to be bothered with you today.
Somebody that you wouldn't cross like that. So yes, Tory fans are happy that something bad is happening to Meg, but I don't want to look at it as something bad, you know? Shout out to Meg Thee Stallion to go from rapping to Broadway. She's moving. She's
right. See what I'm saying? How do you have the conversation with people like this when she won't identify the bitch as a whore? How could you have the conversation? How do they? I mean, they're all doing it. They're all bypassing the fact that she's a whore. And a nigga could have a good time with her, and the relationship with her is no longer serving men. She has a fucking expiration date on her horrible ass ways. And niggas are happy. City boys up. We don't want our niggas getting caught up in none of this bullshit.
pivoting. She's making waves in her industry.
More power to you, bitch. I got your pussy.
And instead of doing what they do, you know what's so funny is everybody sat up here and acted like she deserved something terrible, as if she did something so bad by being shot or cheated on. Everybody acted like she did something so bad, so that was her karma. Her karma is to be cheated on. Her karma is to get shot, right? Cool. But when you sit up here and you have this same conversation about these black men that do terrible, horrible things, right? When you sit up here and you have the same conversation about Diddy, and people will say, well, I just want to talk about the music. I just want to talk about the...
Don't nobody say that about Diddy. Don't nobody say that about Diddy. Cut the bullshit out. Especially not black men.
Things that they've done in the industry. I don't want to talk about the allegations. I don't want to talk about the arrest and the convictions. I don't want to talk about the jail sentence. I don't want to talk about the victims.
Everybody knew Diddy was a Diddy. You got this all wrong, but you ain't got shit else to do but talk and try to throw down black men. Though no black man I know, even with Diddy's money, don't want to be Diddy, don't want to be in a position with Diddy, nothing. Now, there are people that do, but nobody I know.
Just want to talk about the music.
But we know Diddy in real life, so it is what it is. But a lot of niggas don't want to fuck with Diddy.
Music and the legacy. But when it comes to Meg Thee Stallion, we can't talk about just her music and what she's got going on. Okay, so what?
Because this ain't about... Hold on. No, she ain't about to say, so what? She fucked a bunch of men. Hold on.
Got going on. Okay, so what? She got cheated on and decided to walk away from the relationship. You know a lot of like that. I would hope. In fact, maybe you don't, because there are too many women that'll sit up there and stay. And a lot of people think I'm judgy when I say things like that. And please believe me, I know that it is not easy to stay. It says, especially for domestic violence relationships, it takes upward.
Damn, that's the only thing you bitches talking about, domestic violence, when you guys are the one perpetrating that shit. more now of years. But that's the only thing you got to stand on. And I'm going to tell you why. Let me tell you niggas why right now. Let me tell you why they got that to stand on. Because it's the only thing where they would say a man is stronger than them. Because the man faces a penalty for being so. Okay? It's the only time they allow and admit, yo, he's stronger than me. He's better than me. He's bigger than me. He's badder than me. Because you face a penalty for that. And when we say bitches ain't shit, we mean it, my nigga. Every fucking facet, my nigga. Every facet. Yeah, walking to the store. Yeah, brushing your teeth. Bullshit. Yeah.
Of 7 times before someone feels comfortable enough to leave. So please don't mistake it. This is not a I'm better than thou. I'm a woman and I'm better than you because this ain't that. This is I've been in situations like this before that quite literally almost tried to break me, to kill me.
Right. Why don't you ever talk about the good relations? Why black bitches never talk about the good relationships? Prince, they ain't never had none. Why they never talk about relationships that they've been in for a while? They ain't never had none. They're a microwave society, Prince. Get it through your head, Prince. But they always say that they could get men with money, though. Prince, they lying. They fuck men with money. They ain't got shit. They out here busting their ass, working, getting to it. Hustler.
And it almost did. And I decided to walk away because not walking away because you're wanting to still feed into this delusion that you're in this great situation that you know is slowly taking from you every single day.
Okay. Now, once you got out of that, did you, because you're a great person, did you find a great man to go with that? Oh, you still doing the internet? Oh,
is only prolonging the inevitable. When you're not aligned, you're not aligned. When whoever you pray to, the universe, God, whatever you call it.
Let's move on, man. Let's move on, B. I'm not doing this. I'm not letting you niggas cause me to listen to these fucking... I'm not doing this, man. Don't make no damn sense, man.
A woman that looks like that, girl, if you're looking for a genuine relationship, you need to be patient, okay? Because once again, men don't look at it the way we look at it, okay? He knows if he was in your position, what he would be doing with his beauty and how he looked, okay? So, you know, I saw some girls saying, oh, Clay cheated on Megan. Let's all cheat on our man in solidarity. Y'all are weird. And then bird comments like that is what makes these discussions about this hatred towards women in general. This is what makes it get disregarded.
See what I'm saying? Everything is a hatred towards women. You see what? You see it? So what's the question, Prince? The question is, ma'am, is there any role that women play in this hatred that they get? We're admitting the hatred. Could you admit or tell us the role that women play to make men or whomever give off this hatred towards women? Not only that, do you think there is a great percentage of the bitches fixing it? So when they just say stuff like hatred, it's tough to digest, bro.
Because y'all don't never know how to not take something too far. That's super duper weird behavior. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, first of all, you don't even know this woman. And she's a celebrity. So we can never take out the fact that we know will come with people being celebrities every single time. It's always something there. All right. So this is why we as women, we got to hold each other accountable when they start saying stupid bird stuff like that, because the bigger conversation is about going out of your way to purposely harm a woman because you don't agree with how she moves in life. That's the problem.
See that, guys? I've never seen anything like this. I've never seen anything like this, you know, at such a mass, you know, this almost some George Floyd shit. I don't think a woman should get this because of the way she moved. It's the same thing that Kevin was telling these bitches. He was saying, yo, your past excessive mileage on your pussy, it matters. Not the fact that Clay won't fuck you, but he'll leave you. And they just keep trying to say her past shouldn't matter. She makes money. If she makes money, she should go get with a man that won't cheat on her. But she's looking for her pussy to show that my pussy could get some nigga that's making money. It's sick. It's sick. She could be a happy person with a man.
Purposely harm a woman because you don't agree with how she move in life. That's the problem. Okay? That harm a woman because you don't agree is about going out of your way to purposely harm a woman because you don't agree with how she move in life.
How is she being harmed? Because I said this the other day. Let me ask you this, Sixth Goddess. Could you agree that Meg Thee Stallion at least affected one black girl to live her lifestyle? Do you think one black girl followed Meg Thee Stallion's lifestyle? Because one is too many, sister.
That's the problem. Okay, that's something that would affect any woman in the black female community. That's what you need to be focused on. Y'all turn this into something else, and you take away from the opportunity in these times to have these important conversations with stupid bird comments like that. And you
ain't no important conversations with black bitches. I'm sorry.
Validate the bigger, more important picture when y'all say stupid stuff like.
Ma'am, let me explain this to you. Let me just break this shit down before my gladiator comes. Let me break this shit down. Ma'am, sister, black bitches and even you are not going to give up all of the rights and privileges that America has afforded you to go backwards and get with black men and be honest and all the fly shit and be united. It's not happening. They're not giving that up. We're not getting privileges and laws. Y'all would actually have to give that up for shit to be back. I don't see that happening. So there's no conversation to be had.
Opportunity in these times to have these important conversations with stupid bird comments like that. And you invalidate the bigger, more important picture when y'all say stupid stuff like that. All right. So we're going to pull up what Megan put with the breakup, and then we're going to start breaking it down step by step there. Give me 1 second. When you make...
Here's why the founders of IMI are betting on an ad platform you probably haven't thought of.
In my opinion, going to be one of the top 2.
Your man, a trend. I don't give a damn how in love you are. I don't care. Now, some people may say, well, y'all are crazy to act like Megan put him on or anything like that. Megan put him on with women.
Ma'am, you see this? We just heard this. These people are like programmed computers. Meg put him on with women. And what's the benefit of that? I mean, as a basketball player, why does he need women? Well, he might do a podcast one day, y'all. All right, man.
Megan put him on or anything like that. Megan put him on with women.
Now, do you think that's a good thing? That Meg is the leader of women that could put somebody on with women? Do you think a certified whore is what women should be following?
You not? When this whole story broke, I had to Google who he was. I had never heard of that man before. So what the fellas need to understand is when women say who even was he, she put him on, they're talking about in regard to women.
Which is what we call a non-value. There's no value there. I'm sorry, man. It's wild what they did. That niggas don't give a fuck about you or the horse you rode in on.
Y'all have got to understand this. I don't care how much money Clay has. I don't care how much y'all think he's a good player and that's why he gets so much favor with the women. No, he doesn't. If Clay really got women like y'all think he does, he wouldn't need to fake an entire relationship to get access to sex with a woman that looked like Megan.
Well, once again, another, and we like you, but another black bitch wrong. You just don't know men. You don't know men. Men could do anything in this whole wide world. He can fake a whole relationship. Men can do that, you know? Yeah. Now, early in the video, she was saying how I want you girls to know men don't think that like relationships like women. Well, you making him think like a woman right now. He can do whatever he wants. Ain't you missing it? He just because he was with the bitch playing with hubby, it don't matter. Want me tell you how it matters, sister? She would probably fuck him with more enthusiasm. That's about it.
Clay ain't what y'all think he is. Trust me, I've seen niggas like him a million times. He's not what y'all think he is.
Wow, going after your boy Clay. Going after your nigga. Yo, this is what it is, son. They going after you niggas, B.
But we're going to get into him in a little bit. I'm going to explain why he's weak. I'm going to explain why, I've said some things I said. We're going to get into that.
Listen, the reason why I do this, the reason, especially this Clay shit, is because there's a message being sent by both sides. We're saying, yo, city boys up, fuck you hoe ass bitches. You a hoe, you don't deserve that nigga. And they're saying a different message. How black women are being mistreated and they're being beat up, violent. All the shit that they say, whether Clay never cheated on the bitch ever, they would still say that shit. You understand? I'm trying to find it. Where's my bitch? The number one bitch. Hold on. What I do here? Ah, man. Where's my bitch Cynthia G, B?
Or not God's chosen. And if you are any God's chosen, you are God's chosen as an example of how not to conduct yourself. Notorious cheater.
You don't know what an AI work management platform is? Yikes. Here's 3 new AI-powered changes to the Monday platform.
This is what we dealing with. Look at this. Look at this bitch. They're all stupid.
In 2026 and what they actually mean. We all know we need to use AI.
Look at this stupid bitch.
Athletes are notorious cheaters because women don't value themselves or other women. Because Klay Thompson shouldn't be able to get another woman, and that includes Megan too. That includes Megan. Did she know he was a serial? Honestly, I didn't know who Klay was before Megan.
What's going on? You sound off. You sound off. Why you sound off? I'm fine. Why you sound off? Okay. Huh? What you mean? Oh yeah. I thought you said. I thought you said that's cause. You said that's good. Okay, my fault. Oh, so what's going on with you? Really? Well, what do I do to deserve that? Damn. I'm just lucky. God damn. You're a good woman. God damn, sister, you ain't supposed to say it. I'm supposed to say it. Unbelievable. Wow. Huh? No, man, bless niggas. Do all the fly shit. Like you calling me, I ain't bothering you. I'm letting you do you. You call me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to bother nobody. But being that you called, do all the fly shit. I'm here. All right. Okay, King Disagreeable. I'm sick of your shit, B. Now it's your turn, nigga. It's your turn to respond on the Discord. I'm sick of you. I make sure that I try to please brothers with entertainment and fun. Let's not, no pause stuff.
I'm gonna go out there and say that. I didn't even know who he was. I didn't even know who he was until Megan. So
this nigga here. See, I ain't even see that you commented. I knew it was all for you, my nigga. You know what I mean? You the only one that give a damn. You the only one that give a damn, brother. Platt. Oh no, my nigga Platt cares. Platt cares as well. But yeah, you the only one that give a damn about that shit. Now I don't know why she bothering me. You know what I mean? I ain't, you know, I'm just here. But you know how it is. So what do I teach niggas? If somebody bother you, get the trying to, you know. Hold on, man. Let me make sure the phone hung up. Let me make sure the phone is hung up, pimp. Somebody bother you, get to asking, get to trying to get something out of that deal. There was some sort of benefit. That person wanted to benefit you. You know? Sometimes when you ask, it's not blatant. Well, do the fly shit then. You know what it is. You know, but always throw it out there. Leave that option open. No, I would like, yes, something to be done for me. Oh, yeah, for sure. And you could throw in there, you're a good woman.
Oh, I wouldn't have known about his cheating history. So maybe I ain't gonna assume Megan did. Maybe Megan didn't either. Maybe she didn't know either. I just know these bandits do this all the time. They do it all the time. And I'm just tired of them doing it. I'm so tired.
And that's a great point, though, King Disagreeable. These bitches ain't got nothing to speak of. At least I got something real. You know what I mean? They just up here complaining, no solution, ain't got nothing with nobody, nothing. Even the niggas they fucking, they disregard. So somebody's supposed to take you serious? Hell no.
Tired of them doing it. I'm beyond tired of them doing it because they just do it too much. Always. And then they try to make it be about respectability politics. Show me any black man that's ever defended a black woman, because I'm sure there's zero examples. Show me one black man who actually defended a black woman. Yeah, he's not that attractive. Yo, the fact that they keep calling him the PBS logo takes me out. Like, it literally takes me out. Let's see if I can find it. If I can find our internet.
Look, that's what we dealing with. This is what we dealing with, man.
He look like the PBS logo.
Said he looked like PBS. This what these bitches are. I tell you, they clever. They are clever.
He look like the PBS logo. He do. He look like the PBS logo. Like the PBS logo can literally be his profile. Like it could be his profile image for real.
This example is just to show you the consistent hate-filled conversations they have towards you, brother.
Maybe I'll try one of their pecan pies. Witchcraft, I need Klay Thompson to wake up with deer legs by tomorrow morning.
Frustrated with security tools that overload you with alerts? Aikido makes it simple. A single platform that...
It took me out when someone said he looked like Squidward. Yeah, but the PBS logo is like funnier. The reason the PBS logo is funnier is because it literally looks dead on him. Like it literally looks dead on him. So glad I can publicly say that Klay Thompson looks like the PBS logo again. I was being polite for my girl. Like, the fact that they gonna put KBS and PBS, I hate this person. This is one he did. He appeared to be a good look for her. He did. He did. PBS did respond. PBS came out and said, now, how did I get in this? Like, you got in it because Klay looked like it. That's why. That's how you got in it. But they did respond. PBS absolutely did respond.
I keep telling y'all, man, we fucked up out here. These bitches are worried about PBS and shit.
So a lot of people came on here with some responses in the comments. All Black women are not, jumping on the hate train. I'm going to show you guys some TikTok videos too. We got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 TikTok videos to show after these at the top, because we have these links to go over, and then these 5 TikTok videos, and then we done. Say Klay Thompson don't look like he got good sex. He don't. Y'all do say Klay Thompson don't look like he got good sex. He don't.
Wow. Well, I tell y'all all the time, these bitches are whole. Yo, son, I try to tell you niggas, B. And I just fast forwarded. The bitches just run their mouths.
Say Klay Thompson don't look like he got good sex. He don't. Y'all do Klay Thompson look like he a beast in the bedroom, or do he look like he like?
Try to tell y'all. Nobody wants to listen to us, King and Platt. We try to tell them about the bedroom. They try to make us say, no, that don't matter. You gotta do this, you gotta do that. We say, yo, bedroom.
Or these at the top, because we have these links to go over, and then these 5 TikTok videos, and then we done. And so it said, bricklaying, time wasting Klay Thompson gets say Klay Thompson don't look like he got good sex. He don't. Y'all do Klay Thompson look like he a beast in the bedroom, or do he look like he like light work? Like he seems like light work to me. Y'all let me know though, but I can't imagine. Like he seems like light work to me. Y'all let me
try to tell you niggas something. When I say, hey, yo, they get busy with this pussy out here on some serious shit, bitch called Klay Thompson light work. Man, 6'6". I mean, man's healthy. Man's lightweight. I try to tell you niggas something, B. Try to tell you niggas, B. Lightweight. World-class athlete.
light work. He looked like he like light work. Like he seems like light work to me. Y'all let me know though, but I can't imagine. But maybe he was. Maybe he is. Looks can be deceiving. So maybe he was throwing something in the bedroom, but he don't look like he is. He don't look like he can do nothing. No. He don't. So she said, I want his ACL on my desk by Monday. Okay. Do any of you practice witchcraft? I need Klay Thompson to wake up with deer legs by tomorrow morning. Not summoning the kitchen witches. You will be better off going to find you a bloodline witch. You need to go find somebody with the lineage in it, not a kitchen witch. A kitchen witch can do something, but if you find you a bloodline witch and all they got to do is say it, you struggle. Okay. Big bad Chuck, and that's why you look like Squidward. Doug funny is, but that's funny.
Yo, these people are sick, brothers. Let's move on, B. Like I said, remember, guys, no matter how much bad stuff you're hearing here, City Boy's up. Okay? Klay did what he had to do for the guys. We were all upset at Klay, like, why the fuck you with Meg Thee Stallion, thinking that he was going to get trapped? He said, yo, I had to change her heart or whatever. And she was like, I need a real break, y'all. And, his message was to all of us brothers. And he was like, yo, y'all don't allow me to go have fun and fuck these bitches every now and then. And we had to sit there and say, yeah, you right, my nigga. We kind of thought bad of you, but you held us down in the end. No problem. And this is what you're hearing from all the sisters, that we're happy.
That I'm trying to keep this somewhat organized right now. But no, he does not. And what Megan is delusional about is, sweetie, I can only imagine, my God, how women started coming onto him at a whole different level than he's used to. Telling you what I know. So I wonder this. Did he go into this knowing that he was going to be monogamous, but told you he would? But then maybe even he was not ready for how hard women were going to come at him now that he's Megan's boyfriend? That if I had to vote, just knowing how women are, my God, if I had to vote, I would think that he did go into this telling Megan it would be monogamous. I think that he got an overwhelming response of women coming at him because what Megan is delusional and doesn't understand is, like I said in the beginning of this video, the average woman does not look like and will never look like Megan Thee Stallion. They tried their hardest, okay? So many times, a lot of people really underestimate how far women will go to reach the level of another woman or even further to be pedestalized above another woman.
So you're saying what we say every day, bitches ain't shit.
Reach the level of another woman or even further to be pedestalized above another woman. I think society being very in denial about how serious that is for most women is how women like Megan get caught up in these situations, okay? The average woman could never stand next to you on her very best day. So when you are a woman like that and you make your man a trans, women will hyper fixate and stalk your man and will not stop until they get his attention, because now you have a extension of yourself that is accessible. Because I think some men get with women like that and don't even understand how much is going to increase your rate with women. A lot of men don't even know it. They might go into it thinking, how bad could it be? And maybe they sometimes even have been like shocked, like, I have never seen this before, like how women react, because now she has a chance to get something you got. Now she has a chance to get the attention and validation from the same man giving you attention and validating you.
How? How is the number one question? How is the number one question? How? How could those other women do that? Huh? Remember, they couldn't stand next to Megan on their best day with clothes on. See the difference? They couldn't stand next to Megan on her best day when they all got clothes and makeup on. But what about when they're naked? What makes Megan pussy better than that other woman? Oh, that's the way that they could get Clay? Because they all got a pussy. So Megan pussy is no better than the poor woman's pussy, right? So who gets to make that choice? You as a woman, Megan as a woman, or Clay as the man? Once the clothes are off, is there opportunity for Clay to say that woman's pussy who couldn't stand next to Megan with clothes on is better than Megan's pussy when their clothes are off? Because like I say, everybody keep missing the one key point. She ain't the best pussy he had. The fuck? It could actually be way down the line. And it's his damn right to get the best.
And you can never trust women and how far they will go to feel that, period. You will never, ever, Megan, you will never be safe when it comes to these hoes. I'm telling you what I know. The minute a woman gets a chance to get any type of acknowledgement from your man.
But Megan influenced that behavior. She influenced that behavior for women to be like that.
When it comes to these hoes, I'm telling you what I know. The minute a woman gets a chance to get any type of acknowledgement from your man, she's going to take it because it's her only opportunity in life to be placed above you in any form. And she's going to take it every single
How? Is it based on clothes or pussy?
time. Okay. The next thing that you need to know, Megan, is that why do your abandonment issues show? Okay. Let me go ahead and say this.
Well, why doesn't her being a certified whore show? Yo, these people are sick. They're actually trying to do a case study on this whore. I can't do. Hold on, man. We got to go back to Carisha because this is wild. Why won't they pull up the Carisha stuff? It don't make sense. Pull up the Carisha shit. Hold on, man. I need to find a tab for this shit. I'll use this bitch. Let me use this bitch, B. This shit be killing me, man. Like this is some sort of decent person. That shit is crazy. What's the bitch name? Meg the Stallion on Revolt. That's all I know. I can't spell Carisha. Who knows? No, she was named in the hood like a motherfucker. I'll try. Oh, hold on. It might it's on this channel here. You just type in Meg the Stallion here.
There are trucks, and then there's the 2026 GMC Sierra. With the
What you been overseas? I thought he was over there for a month. I was over there for the summer.
Chevy Silverado, #1 in manufacturer loyalty.
Now, well-qualified buyers can get 0% financing on this 2026 Chevy Silverado or $7,000 total cash allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
There's
damn.
DNA.
Chevy
Then
GMC.
there's heavy-duty DNA.
I like sushi.
You like sushi?
I
Okay,
like
we can
the
do that.
chopsticks. I like to show my classy side.
Period. That's what I like. Okay, so what you want to know?
So, like, are you being vulnerable in your album? Can we expect like a vulnerable side? Like,
Yeah, I feel like it's a softer side, a side that everybody don't usually get to see. And I feel like we, as female artists, especially like Black women, we so tough all the time. And I feel like in our music, we going so hard all the time. And I feel like it's been kind of like taught to us not to be so vulnerable and open and not to put too many people in our business, like keep it to yourself. But I feel like the world needs some of that sometimes. They need to
I
know.
feel like because it's relatable. A lot of people be going through stuff that they don't speak about. So, music is like therapy for some people. So they can like turn the song and it's like, damn, we're going through the same shit.
Yeah, I can relate with that.
Yeah, so I feel like that's important.
You're just gonna draw me in.
I am.
I know.
Is it working?
It is. I was gonna take you after this anyway.
Okay, let's see this side. So okay, you like girls?
I mean, I like what I like. I like you.
You do?
I do.
You'll fuck me?
What you saying like that?
She had her mouth on this bitch that fucked Diddy. On her nasty ass pussy. And you want Clay to wife this bitch. And you speaking up for this bitch like she a decent woman. She put her mouth on that nasty pussy that Diddy been fucking. Please.
I was gonna take you after this anyway.
Okay, let's see this side. So okay, you like girls?
I mean, I like what I like. I like you.
You do?
I do.
You'll fuck me?
How's that a woman? How's that a woman that deserves whatever Six the Goddess, Cynthia G, Keita Rose, everybody is speaking of her as a wholesome woman. They never say non-wholesome. I'll still allow you to say the bitch is a woman, but you got to say non-wholesome, a whore of a shit like that when you say woman.
Like you.
You do? I do. You'll fuck me?
What you saying like that?
Because would you fuck me?
Yeah, I would.
So who on top?
Me.
Ah.
It's definitely giving top, you know that.
Okay, I'll be about a few. No, because I feel like we both Aquarius.
Right.
And I feel like we very aggressive.
Very aggressive. I feel like, but when you get around me, I feel like you be giving me submissive. Like, you be very girly every time I see you. And I be like, that's why I like her. Like, she be ready to just come sit in my lap. And that's what I like.
I am. Mm-hmm. I'm submissive to, like, my pleaser.
Yeah.
So
submissive to the right one. Because you can't just be submissive to anybody. You can't be submissive to somebody that's not like a natural leader. You know what I'm saying?
You're
Like,
right.
if you don't feel comfortable,
Yeah.
I feel like I make you feel comfortable.
Yeah, you do.
I know.
So you got a song called Plan B.
Mm-hmm.
What inspired that?
These niggas be getting.
Here we go. This is the whole Klay Thompson shit right here in a nutshell. Watch this, Platt. Right. Yo, a person like Claire Huxtable, they like, yo, get that bitch out of my face. all classy and older women, get that bitch up out of here. Listen to this shit. She has a plan B for every man that she fucks except Clay.
Out of turn sometimes.
So you got a song called Plan B.
Mm-hmm.
What inspired that?
These niggas be getting out of turn sometimes, and I feel like you gotta just let them know, like, I'm very much a blessing. Bitch, you very blessed to be over here.
Hello.
And let me remind you, I always have a plan B. I always have an alternative.
Now, are those words real? Are those words real right there? Or can she say, yo, I was faking when I was on Revolt. I'm not like that. But it's a lie. So if you really have a plan B, this Clay shit shouldn't matter. Why does Clay matter more than any other person? It's bullshit. That's why.
Niggas be getting out of turn sometime, and I feel like you gotta just let them know, like,
What inspired that?
These niggas be getting out of turn sometime, and I feel like you gotta just let them know, like, I'm very much a blessing.
Clay got out of turn. Clay got out of turn. Just like you said, niggas get out of turn. And you are pretty much a blessing.
These niggas be getting out of turn sometime, and I feel like you gotta just let them know, like, I'm very much a blessing. Bitch, you very blessed to be over here.
Hello.
And let me remind you, I always have a plan B. I always have an alternative.
She always has an alternative. Why would black men be sad for this? How could black women stand for this?
Okay. Yeah, and I am, that girl. So you should be happy to be fucking with somebody like me. And if you forgot why you was happy, let me remind you why.
Boom. Have you ever took a plan B?
Yes. I ain't rapping about shit I ain't living.
Have you ever took a plan B?
Yes.
Boom. Have you ever took a plan B?
Yes. I ain't rapping about shit I ain't living.
How many?
Bitch, I don't know.
How many plan Bs have you taken, Meg Thee Stallion, for your pussy? Bitch, I don't know. So we already identified that it's more than one. Okay, guys? And they want Clay to get caught up with this bitch. No.
I ain't rapping about shit I ain't living.
How many?
Bitch, I don't know. I've ever been in type to not wind up with the wrong one. Miami, have you ever took a plan B?
I done took one. Listen, as soon as I'm done it the next day, baby, I gotta make sure that bitch is gone. I ain't trying to listen.
Bitch, only
listen, as soon as I'm done it the next day, baby, I gotta make sure that bitch is gone. I ain't
plan B.
I done took one. Listen, as soon as I'm done it the next day, baby, I gotta make sure that bitch is gone. I ain't trying to listen.
Bitch, don't even think about it, bitch.
I ain't trying to be your baby mama.
I ain't. Mm-mm.
I'm just trying to be a whore. I'm just trying to fuck you raw. And that's it. Clay ain't getting caught up in this.
So you just been overseas. I thought you was over there for a month.
I was over there for.
So let's go back to these other people speaking for this sister like she's a decent person. Oh, it was on the same channel. My fault. My fault.
For the summer.
It was on the same channel, dog. What was we watching? Oh, Six the Garden. Hold on, man. Thought the bitch was right there. Oh, that wasn't in the history search. Hold on, baby. Let's just go down here.
When you are a beautiful woman, the world feels like everything is easier for you. Okay. And in some ways it is. People, when people see another person that they assume just has the world in their hands due to their looks, human nature, just the way humans are, they cannot help but to subconsciously get satisfaction when they see you hurt. When people see a beautiful woman, they think she can get whatever she wants. The world is her oyster. Everybody is putty in her hands. And the average human just doesn't have it like that. So whenever they can get an opportunity to see you hurt or see you fail, the average person cannot help but get some form of satisfaction out of that. And that's why when you're it girl, when you're a beautiful girl, you got to know how to take your L's in silence. No one cares. There's women every day getting cheated on that don't have 1 million followers to feel bad for them. So the first thing is, Megan, you being a girl where you lost your mom, you lost your grandma, you lost every woman in your family. That is a test. All right. And I feel as though I can speak to this because I'm in the same exact situation. I lost my mom. Right after that, my grandma. I am the only living woman in my family at this point. Okay.
What we always say, these bitches be going through it, B. These bitches be going through it. So think about it. She's the only living woman in her family. And it's only going to continue to get worse for black women as more people die off. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not reproducing and having families. It's just going to eventually killing off damn bloodlines. It's sad. You had a fucking daughter and that's all you got, your bloodline is possibly dead. Like, I know you could have a boy and he go rainbow or some other shit, but a woman, you might just be out. You done.
And that is the case. You have to be very emotionally sound because you don't have a covering. You don't have that feminine support. You don't have that feminine nurturing. Okay. And when you don't have that, if and when somebody's behavior changes or someone doesn't want to be in your life anymore, or somebody changes their mind, you want to villainize them. I want to make this clear. Somebody changing their mind and not wanting to be with you or not want to be your friend or not want to be your business partner does not make them a bad person. Are we all right? Are we digesting this okay? But see, Megan, this is where your shadow work, I could tell you haven't been doing it. Your sense of you're so fragile because you lack family structure. I get it.
Well, what have we learned today? That these black women are damn psychologists, B. They know how to case study. They know how to do all this shit regarding relationships. You understand? Except show one off. See? That's what we learned today.
My God, I understand. Okay. It took me a long time to learn how to self-validate, to validate myself, trust myself. Okay. When you don't have the women in your family, it is a whole different way you got to move. And I haven't heard, I'm not sure where her father is, but I ain't heard nothing about him either.
None of that matters. Let's talk about your case on how your parents didn't make more children, in particular your mama, and how you could see other women going down the same line, creating these bloodlines that die off. Why, Prince? 60 Goddess, let me tell you why. Because you have seen carrying on a bloodline as a responsibility that's a burden and something that you shouldn't have the obligation to take part in. And you the only living female. Crazy work.
All right. So Megan.
This is how a ramen brand reached over 1 billion people without you.
Yo, son, we gonna die off soon. Well, not soon. We gonna die one day. You know what I'm saying? And ain't gonna be no blacks.
For some people are saying, oh, she shouldn't have covered for him, this and the third. First of all, and I see this a lot, not even just in Megan. I see girls get divorced and then 2 days later doing a video saying getting divorced. First of all, y'all women need to learn how to let these breakups process for a while before y'all run to the internet. Continue to come for you until you fix this. And for every woman that you encouraged into a certain lifestyle that...
There we go. There we go. See, I had to skip fast forward, but you can tell that it's all relevant and relative, that you can just say, well, she's a whore. She influenced women to be like that, blah, 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 blah. They all know it's true.
Till you fix this. And for every woman that you encouraged into a certain lifestyle that is not going to yield the results most women want, you need to come forward and apologize.
Well, you just took another fake turn. That's not happening. That's not happening. And why? Because of what you just said earlier. Oh, these women can't stand next to you with your clothes on. Now you worried about her influence. When she was doing it, nobody was worried about it. Oh, they're attacking the black woman. Well, what about her influence on how she attacked the black woman with her influence?
You need to come forward and say, you know what? Most women want, you need to come forward and apologize. You need to come forward and say, you know what? When I was younger, I encouraged certain things to live a certain lifestyle, but as I'm getting older, I realized not much good comes from that.
Did the black man try to tell them that? Did the black man try to tell them that? So now they're trying to steal the man's style on another thing where he recovered from the streets and the drug game and prison. They're recovering from being whores, saying, no, I'm not like that no more. I misled the youth.
Okay? The program is coming for you in every way, Megan. You don't bend. This situation with Clay should be your rock bottom cherry on top. This should be your moment where you say, I got to change. My prediction is that will not happen because the average woman just doesn't have it in her emotionally to sit there and say, I'm failing. You over here literally almost dying for this lifestyle. You know, you got shot in this lifestyle. You've been humiliated and used in the worst ways in this lifestyle.
Everything that she wanted when she was trying to get on. This is everything she wanted. She wanted to be in the mix like this. This is what she signed up for. This wasn't something that popped up on. She signed up for this shit, for everything that happened to her. We all do it, guys. The shit that happened to us, we sign up for that shit most of the time.
I'm hoping you can stop playing victim and putting up posts like this. Oh my God, y'all, an NBA player cheated on me. Girl, join the list of the 10,000 other women that happened to. And for me, seeing how she's vying for sympathy instead of taking her L in silence and learning, she probably is not going to do anything that I'm about to say. However, if we want to be solution oriented here, if Megan wants to see different results in her life, she's going to have to start living in her truth. She's going to come forward and admit that she was wrong in what she encouraged. Okay. And she's going to have a real talk with herself on, you're not built for whole life. Okay. Hoes are soulless. They don't want to connect. Hoes, when a man want to sleep with them, it's some free hoes and it's some paid hoes. Are you really on that whole shit to have a man come to you? Hey, what's up with it?
See, there's another problem, sister. The things that y'all are accusing Clay of is what the bitches do. They are hoes and faking like they're not. They're not hoes and faking like they are. And this is the same thing that y'all accusing Clay of. Okay? That's part of the game that we all play. She's coming to me. I'm not supposed to think she a whore. She's going to try everything to either show that she is or she ain't. It's just how it is. It's called the game. Nobody's knocking anybody for doing it because we have learned that we got to be smart enough to snuff it out. We can't just let it play out. We got to snuff it out and either what? Use it to our advantage. Fuck this bitch every way the sun up. You understand? Benefit.
2,500. Okay, here, put the money on the dresser. Fuck you. Nut on your ass and leave your ass wet. Zip up his pants and go. Are you ready for that? Because that's hoe shit. Everybody want to sit and encourage that. Are you ready for that? Hoes don't get checked on, don't get cared about.
See, you're right. You're right. But most black women are fucking machines and rose toys and not giving kid or giving a fuck about. It's the same thought process. It's the same thing. It's the same damn thing. And when they don't got the rose in that, they got what you got, a cat. She got a cat in the back too. So all of you people are programmed to be not cared for.
So Megan, you're going to have to stop selling this. You're going to have to stop selling this. And you're going to have to start being real with yourself. You're going to have to start being quiet. Okay. You're insecure. When you don't have a family structure, you will be insecure by default unless you do some serious work. And since you don't have that covering and that stability of a family, you're trying.
That's crazy. It's crazy. I'm sorry. I mean, I ain't even know I'll be on here for no damn 2 hours, but I must say this. It must be me, man. I must be the only one that thinks like this, that she could have got a man. She could have got a damn lawyer. She make more than every man. She could have got a lawyer. A good, solid dude. She could have got a judge. Well, I don't know about a judge. She could have got a lawyer. But that's too much like right. He don't make enough money. Makes him not a good person. Crazy. She could have did like J-Lo. She could have got a fucking dancer. Come on, man. And what J-Lo do? Paid that man off, kept it moving. I be forgetting about that J-Lo story. That's a powerful story. You got to give her credit for that. Got to give J-Lo credit for doing what she did with that dancer dude. Made sure he was good.
And so hard to show the world, look, somebody love me. Look, I promise.
You don't know what an AI work management platform is? Okay, let me tell you. Here's 3 new AI-powered changes to the Monday platform.
And where did it get you? Where did it get you, baby? You made this post, you put us in your business, baby. Where and then what? Okay? You're going to have to learn how to digest your emotions on your own. You're going to have to start moving like a...
Ma'am, she could just go get with a dancer, a lawyer, a doctor, surgeon. So many good men out here. She don't want that. Everything she wants, she signed up for. Tough to have the conversation when they just can't be real. What is making a good surgeon? Fucking foot doctor. Let's go with a foot doctor or something like that. Not even a surgeon, just a foot doctor. Why is he not a good man? She could be with somebody. She choose not to. Why, Prince? Good question. Because she thinks her pussy can level up. It's the only reason they do what they do, B. Men have gotten smarter. The simps, the nerds, the ballers, everybody has said, nah. And I believe sisters are going to face this like brothers have caught up. They finally caught up. You bitches are done. I'm sorry. They finally caught up. They have that mindset that you have now. That you had against them, they have it against you now. That's why they're saying, oh, and they hate a black woman, this and that. Y'all did it first. I want all my niggas, and I wanted my sisters to rock with the brothers, but I can't want that. I just gotta want my brothers to get what they gotta get. I would be damned if I had my niggas rock with that shit, where they got all this dumb shit to say.
D. I don't know. Sometimes it could be a form of, imposter syndrome. Maybe you have that. Maybe you feel like you're Megan from the block, and you're not. You're influential. You have a lot of motion. You have a lot of money. All right, and it's time for you to start moving different. All right.
Too late. It's too late. It's too late. Why, Prince? Good question. Because you can't reverse the influence that you started. It's going to take double the effort. You don't have it in you. You don't give a damn about blacks that much. Stop it. Stop it. Go to OnlyFans. Fuck it. Cash out. Cash out. Now, like I said, I seen the bitch rap when she was a little girl. She can rap. I'm not saying she's writing, but she can rap. She has talent. But, I mean, it's not like you're Patti LaBelle. You can't sing or nothing like that. Don't you see what Nikki's doing? Nikki's taking that old ass pussy and just doing it. She ain't doing shit. You know what I mean? She just got this old ass pussy, and that's that. Remy Ma's next. Pussy just gonna be 50-something years old. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know? BBLs and all that shit started breaking down. Hey, question, dog. How old is Nicki Minaj BBL? How old is Cardi B's BBL at this point? We want to keep track of that as we age, players, because we want to see a 30-year BBL. We want to see that shit. We want to stay alive. Or we want to find somebody who got that shit early in the game. I know Cardi B and Nicki got to be at least 10 in, right? They BBL got to be at least 10 years old, B. We getting up there. We looking for like a 25-year-old BBL and a 30-year-old BBL. We want to see how does this, rock over time. That's what we want to see. And honestly, we don't want to see it from Nicki and Cardi. They could get their shits refilled up. We want to see it from these bitches that just did it to look good or out here, regular bitches. How does this BBL age after 20 years? Right now, I believe we're looking at 10 on Nicki and Cardi. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely get to see their shit for at least another 15, right? It's going to be crazy when we see that 20-year-old BBL. You know? Because you know how it is. Sometimes they may gain weight or whatever, get older. You know? You niggas going to be laughing your asses off when you see that 25-year-old BBL on bitches in your own neighborhood. You're going to be like, yeah, I remember when she got that shit. Now that shit like a damn diaper. We don't ain't I guess the old timers still got the old timers bars and stuff like that. So I guess that's the only time we see, because at least up here in New York, we don't got the young people bars like that no more. Not the way it used to be. But the old timers still got their bars. The old bitches up in there dancing to some damn WAP. About 15 years from now with that old ass BBL. That's where we're headed, guys. What we said to the bitches with the BBL. Or the bitch, you know what I mean? Like, do you believe that made your pussy better? Do you believe that made your pussy fresher? I put my 2 hours in, man. I thought my gladiator would have came in, but maybe she's doing something nice for a player. Maybe I can do something later. Now, remember, guys, I uploaded my album. To DistroKid. So we got that coming. It's not for you guys. You niggas don't listen to that type of music, but nevertheless, I uploaded my album. It's not live yet, though. It's not live. It's getting fed to the stores, I guess. But I uploaded the shit, and we're gonna see what happens. I thought this nigga HD Live was gonna come through today. Because y'all know how. Well, I wanted to say it while he was around. I don't want to say it behind his back. Yeah, I thought the nigga was gonna pop up. You know, the nigga get this album out. King Disagreeable, I'll hit you. Oh, well, Platt, you might have to send me an email or some shit, but I can hit King Disagreeable on the Discord. I can send him the album. You know, it don't matter. Platt, I don't got your email or nothing like that. You're gonna have to we gotta figure that out. I definitely need my album in Australia, so figure this shit out. Oh, you can send me your email on the private chat on this shit. Yeah, Platt, you could do that. Well, if you trust me with your fucking email. You can send it. You could click this link right here. You don't gotta come up on the show or nothing, but you could click the link, go to the private chat. Go to the private chat, right? And put your email in the private chat that only me and you will see. But you gotta click this link first, and then I'll be able to see your private message. You don't got to get on camera. You don't got to come. I got to put you up on the show. So you can't even get on the show unless I put you up on it. But you could actually click that link, put your email over here. I'm going to put a message. If you go there, I'm going to put a message over here in the private chat. And it should say here. I put it here over here in the private chat. Okay, I got you. I got you, pimp. You know I rock with you, nigga. You know I rock with you, B. I'm trying to make sure I stay connected with my people, B. Disagreeable, I got him on Discord. I'm gonna just, because you ain't gonna know my name, so I'm gonna say this is the Prince on this email right here, so you can have my email. So I sent you an email that said this is the Prince. I sent you an email that said this is Prince. Yeah, I'm glad I said that shit, because I would want you to have that, man. I mean, you know, you niggas, you know, I'll give it to you, brothers. The music, of course. Yeah, I would like for you guys to take a listen, and because remember, I'm funny like that, so I want you guys to have a good laugh and shit like that. You know. So I am happy that I was able to tell you brothers that, and I could get that to you brothers. I am happy about that. You know. I will say it ain't like no shit you ever heard. It's not regular shit. Just put it like that. I'm not saying good or bad. I'm just saying like not hip hop. It's not hip hop. That's why I say it's not something that you'll be sitting around listening to. At least I don't think. It's for the whiteys. It's for the whiteys, those Australians down under. Yeah, Platt, you didn't know I had an Australian accent because I watch, I watch golf. I watch Adam Scott, Jason Day. They from Australia and shit. So I've been watching those guys for years to get the Australian. It's fucking Australians, man. It's the fucking Aussies. I do need to get to Australia before I lose my damn benefits. Fucking with these gladiators. I need to get down there, man. Like I said, that goddamn trip, I don't know how much niggas be paying, but shit. Like I said, if I go to Australia, I gotta go first class. I cannot sit on no damn plane that damn long. Now I'm spoiled, so don't think that first class is something that is affordable by me. Just that I'm spoiled to being comfortable on the damn plane. I probably would never get to damn Australia if I couldn't go first class. I ain't gonna lie. I done flew many places in coach, nigga. I could take a quick little DR, Colombia. I could do that. But once you start talking about Vegas and Cali and further, I can't do it. Because I can't relax. I can't sleep. I can't sleep in a damn coach thing. And I ain't like I could sleep around people like that. Anyway, but a little 30-minute nap I would like to do. I would like to get up, walk around, go to the bathroom, all the shit you could do in first class with better comfort. Like I say, it's not first class is not regular stuff. I'm spoil you, so I don't want people to think. No, first class is not something that you should be playing with. That shit is expensive as hell. Take away from the whole damn trip. All right, I'll come back later, guys.